Hello everyone, am I audible?
Yes.
Hello. Okay. So till now we saw the many concept, many basic concept, that is the operators, literals, okay, and we saw the control statement. Inside the control statement, we saw many types of the control statement, right? So from today we will see the one of the important concept in the Java, that is the oops. Okay, as you know, all the Java is based on the oops, right? All the Java are based on the oops. You know that, right? So what is the mean by oops, okay, and what are the pillars present inside the oops? Today we will solve that. So if you talk about the full form of the oops, so what is the full form of the oops? That is the object oriented programming, right? Object oriented programming, but I am talking about the oops. That is the I am attaching s with the oop, right? That is the s with the oop. So what is mean by s? What is the full form of the s? So anyone knows what is mean by s there?
System, sir. Object-oriented programming system.
Oriented programming system. Sometimes we can say that that is the system, or sometimes we can say that is a structure. Okay, we can say that sometimes it is system, or sometimes we can say that that is a structure. So if we talk about the full form, the full form is oops is a object oriented programming of programming system or the structure. That is the full form of the oops. Oops stand for object oriented programming system or the structure. Next point is that oops is programming paradigm or the methodology. What do you mean by paradigm? So paradigm means a way to do the task, a way to do the task. If we take the real time example, suppose everyone wants to make a money, right? So everyone's goal is to make a money, or everyone wants to be success in your life, right? So everyone have same goal, that is success in his life, success in his in them life, right? And everyone's goal is this, that they have to achieve, they have to earn the money, right? So for that they will do the some different things. Some are doing the job, some are doing the businesses, some are the doctors, some are the teachers, right? But everyone's goal is the achieve the money, right? That is called as the paradigm. Paradigm means the a way to do the task, a way to do the task, that is only known as the paradigm. So object oriented programming is a programming paradigm, and from this all the paradigm we are using here the object oriented paradigm. Okay, from this all the paradigm we are using the one paradigm, that is the object oriented paradigm. Okay, from this all the paradigm that present inside that all are used for the develop a software. All these are used to develop a software, that is the object oriented paradigm, procedural paradigm, functional paradigm, or the logical paradigm, or the structural paradigm. all are used to all are used to develop a software, but here we are using one, that is the object oriented paradigm. It is a one of the way to develop a system software or the software. Okay, it is used to develop a software. So this is a oops is a programming paradigm, means it is a way to do the it is a way to develop a software. Okay, and from this all the paradigm we are using first one, that is the object oriented paradigm. Okay, after that there are six main pillars inside the oops. There are six main pillars inside you. First one is a class, then second one is a object and methods, then inheritance, then abstraction, polymorphism, and the encapsulation. These all the pillars you must have to know that if you want to learn the Java, or if you want to expert in Java. So that time you have to know that this is a very basic concept, that is the OOPS concept. If you learn another language, that is the C++ or the Python, which are based on the object oriented, so if you must have to know this pillar, that is the class, object and methods, inheritance, abstraction, polymorphism, encapsulation. These are the main pillars of the OOPS. Okay, you must have to know that. So what is inside the class, what is inside the object and method, what is meant by inheritance, that we will see. Okay, so today we will see the classes and classes, object and methods. What are the pillars? What is meant by class? What is meant by object and methods? Today we will see that. So first thing is that class and object. So I have shown you one diagram here. You are seeing on the screen some diagrams. Okay, from that many are the classes, many are the objects, and many are the methods. So can anyone tell me which is the class here, which is the object here, and which are the method here? There are three diagrams present here.
Animals are the class.
Animals are the class. Another one is in second diagram. Which are the
Birds are
classes
the
here?
class.
Birds, animals, birds, and the vehicle. These are the classes, right? And which are the objects here?
Dog, cat.
Yes, dog, cat, sparrow, pigeon. These all are the objects here. And eat, run, eat, fly, eat, start, stop. These are all are the methods. Animals is the class, and dog and cat is the method here, right? Similarly, birds is the class, and sparrow and pigeon is the method. And vehicle is a one of the class, and its object is the Thar and the Innova, and or other vehicle we can take, that are the object of our vehicle class, right? And these are all are the functions, that is the eat, run, animal can eat, animal can run, right. We can say that dog can eat, dog, cat can run, right? Like that, sparrow can eat, sparrow can fly, like that. These are all are the methods, or we can also say that these are the behaviors. Okay, these are the behaviors of the object or the classes. Okay, these are the behavior, that is eat, run, eat, fly, start, stop. These are the methods or the behavior. Okay, so animals is a class, birds is a class, vehicle is a class, right? Similarly, dog, cat, sparrow, pigeon, these all are the objects here. These all are the objects here. So now we will see the definition of the class. Okay, class is a collection of objects. Class is a collection of the object. So similarly, we can say that from the diagram, dog and cat. Okay, if we combine dog and cat are present inside the animal. These are all are the animal, right? So many animals are present inside the many animals are present inside the this class. That is inside this class, many objects are present. That is dog, cat, horse, like that, right? So collection of object is called as the class. Collection of object is called as the class, right? So similarly, animal is a class. It contain dog, cat, like that, horse, and all. These are the collection of object. So when we combine all the object, that time that is known as the animal, right? That is known as the class, not the animal. Okay, so if collection of uh, collection of object is known as the class. Okay, collection of object is known as the class. This is the simple definition of the class. After that, class is not a real word entity. It's just a template or blueprint or the prototype. Or we can say that class is a blueprint, class is a template, or class is only the prototype. If we say the real time example with our example, animal is a prototype or the blueprint. Okay, prototype or blueprint or the template here, and dog and cat are the real world entity. Animal is not a real world entity. We cannot say that animal is running. Means we can say that animal is running, but this is not a perfect sentence. Dog is running, dog is eating. This is a perfect sentence. But if we say the animal is running, animal is eating, that is not a perfect sentence, because animal is a class, and a dog and cat are present inside the animal class. Dog and cat are present inside the animal class, right? So animal is not a real world entity. Animal, we cannot say, means when we didn't saw the animal inside the real life, right? We saw the dog and cat, the object present inside the this class. Okay, object present inside this class, we saw that is the inside the animal class we saw the dog, cat. Inside the bird class we saw the sparrow and pigeon. We didn't saw the birds, right? We saw the object present inside the bird class, right? So these are all the classes, that is the animal, birds, vehicle. It is not present inside the real world. Okay? It is not present inside the real world. These are only template or blueprint or the prototype. These are only the template, blueprint or the prototype. These are not present inside the real world. Okay, these are not are the real world entity. After that, class does not occupy the memory. It is also easy, right? Animal is a class, so how it can occupy the memory, right? Similarly, if we take the example like that, dog can occupy the memory because it is a real world entity, right? But animal is not a real world entity, so how it can occupy the memory, right? How it can occupy the memory, from that we can easily assume that. So animal class cannot assume the memory, occupy the memory. Birds cannot occupy the memory, or vehicle class cannot occupy the memory. Class does not occupy the memory because it is not present in the real world. Okay, it is not a real world entity, so how it will occupy the memory? Similarly, we can say that class does not occupy the memory, but dog, cat, sparrow, pigeon, these all are the real world entity, right? These are the object, these are the real world entity, so these are occupy the memory. We will see, we will when we learn the objects. Okay, so class does not occupy the memory. After that, syntax. What is the syntax of the class? We have created multiple classes, and we have completed, means you guys completed many assignment, so you guys are know better than you guys betterly know how to create a classes, right? So first thing we have to write is the access modifier. First thing we have to write is the access modifier. After that, we have to write the class keyword, and after that we have to write the class name. Okay, first we have to write the access modifier, then class keyword, then class name. So if you take one example, that is the public class and the demo. Public class demo. See, public is access modifier, class is a keyword, and class name we can anything we can take, right? This is the syntax of the class, and after that we can place the curly braces open and curly braces close, and inside the class there are many things are present, like methods, like a constructor, like a fields and blocks and the nested class. All the things are present inside the class, right? All these are things are present inside the class. We have created methods, we have created constructor also, we have created fields, block, and the nested class we didn't create, but all these things we have created. There is the methods, constructor, fields, block. These are all are present inside the class. We can write inside the class. Okay, so these are the syntax of our class. This is the syntax of our class. So class is the collection of object. Class is not a real world entity. We can say that class is a blueprint of class is a just class is a just a blueprint, or is just a prototype. A class does not occupy the memory because it is not a real world entity. Okay, and if you talk about the syntax, first we need to write the access modifier, then we need to write the class keyword, then we need to write the class name. Okay, after that we have to write the open curly braces and close curly braces, and inside the class there are many things are present, that is methods, constructors, fields, block, and nested class. Fields means the variable. Okay, don't confuse in that. Fields means the variable, and behaviors means the methods. Okay, fields means the variables, and behaviors means the method. Simple. Okay, so here animal is a class, it is the method, run is the method, dog and cat are the objects here. Okay, this is all about our class. This is all about our class. Anyone have any doubt till here? Anyone have any doubt till here?
No, Tanmay.
No, sir.
Okay. So now we will see the object. So what is meant by object? So if you talk about the object is an instance of the class. Object is an instance of the class. If you take the example, similar dog is an instance of animal, right? Dog is an instance of the animal, or we can take the another example, cat. Cat is an instance of the animal. So object is an instance of the class. If whatever things which we are writing inside the class, that type of object is created. Whatever means how much that means how we can create a class, that type of object will be created. Suppose we are writing variable in that, suppose we are writing method in that, so that's like our object will be developed. That's like our object will be developed because our class is a blueprint. Class is a blueprint means blueprint means some simple like a map. If you want to develop a building, so object means the building and the map means the map means the map means the class. So whatever type we develop means develop design inside the map, that type our house will be built, right? So same like that, whatever things we are means how we are writing the class, that type our object will be created. That type our object will be created. That's why we are saying like that object is an instance of the class. Object is an instance of the class. After that, object is a real world entity. Object are present inside the real world. Okay, that is the dog, cat, or inside the bird class. If we say that is the sparrow are present inside the real world, right? Object are the real world entity. That's why the object can occupies the memory, right? The object is the real world entity. That's why they are occupy the memory. Dog can occupy the memory, right? Similarly, sparrow can occupy the memory. But if we talk about the animal is a class. So animal is not occupy the memory because animal is a class and class is not a real world entity. But the object is a real world entity, and which are the object there? That is the object sparrow. That's why they are occupy the memory. Okay, because they are the real world entity. Right? After that, object consists of okay, object consists of identity. First one, identity, that is the name. Right? Object consists of identity, that is the name. After that, state and attribute. Right? Object have some name. Like if we talk about the dog, we can give any name to the dog, right? After that, state and attribute. The dog have color, dog have breed, dog have some age also, right? So these are all the things of the these are object consist of this thing, that is identity, state, attributes, and the behavior. So they dog have some behavior, that is the eat, run, bark, like that, right? Object consists of the many things. That is the identity, state, attribute, behavior, and the behavior, right? That is the be in behavior. Dog can eat, dog can run, dog can bark. I am taking the only dog example, but the dog is not the only object, right? There are many objects are present here. Okay, so don't think like that. There is a one object only, like that is the dog. No, dog is not a only one object. There are multiple objects present inside the classes. Multiple classes. That is, if we are taking the animal class, inside the animal class, I am taking the dog as a object. Okay, so dog have means object have some object consists of this thing, that is the identity, state, attribute, and the behavior. If you talk about the identity, there is the name. Right? Dog have some name. Dog have some color, breed, or the age. Dog have some behaviors. That is the dog can eat, dog can run, and dog can bark. We can create one program of there. After that, you can easily understand that also. Okay, how to create an object. Now, next thing is that how to create an object. First thing, we know that with the help of new keyword. With the help of new keyword, we can create an object. After that, with the help of clone method also we can create an object, that we will learn after. Okay, that we will learn in the next session. Okay, in the upcoming session we will see how to create an object with the help of clone method. After that, new instance method. After that, deserialization and the active method. These are the all the steps to create a object. These are the all the ways to create an object. There is a new keyword, clone method, new instance method, deserialization, and the factory method. Okay, now we know only the new keyword method to create an object, right? So we will see after that, means in upcoming session we are seeing all these things, as the clone method, deserialization, like that, and we will see how to create an object from that. Okay, so these are the all about the object. And the object is an instance of the class. Object is a real world entity. That's why it occupies the memory. If you want to remember this thing, try to compare with the real life example. Okay, try to compare it with the real life example. If you want to remember this thing, think about the class. Class means the animal or the birds or the that is the car vehicle, right? So if you want to think, if you want to know about the objects, think about the real life example. If you want to take, if you take the animal as a class, so there are many objects are present, that is the dog, cat. If you take the birds as a class, there are many things are present, that is the sparrow, pigeon. These are all the objects present inside the bird class. If you take the vehicle as a class, many classes are present inside the real world, and many objects are present inside the real world. So if you want to remember this all the thing, and remember one thing, OOPS concept is purely based on the real life. Okay, purely based on the real life. And I will tell you all the things. If we when we learn the OOPS now, that time I will tell you the real time example along with that. Okay, so you can easily understand that. So now today we saw the class and object, right? So inside the class and object, if you want to take the example, we will take the animal as a class, and then we will take the another one, that is the object. Object we will take dog, cat, like that, and we will compare with the Java with the real life, so we can easily understand that, right? So these are the all the things which are present inside, the object and the classes. That is, the object is an instance of the class, and the object is a real world entity. Object occupies the memory, and object consists of several three things, that is the identity, state and attributes, and the behavior. Think about that. Identity means name, so dog have any name. The object have many color, object have the attributes, right? That is the state. The state means the, these are the variables only, that is the color, breeds, and the age. State attributes mean the only variable. So dog have some color, dog have some breed, dog have some age. We can think about that like that. So and the object have some behavior, that is the eat, run, and bark. And there are several ways to create an object, that is the new keyword, clone method, new instance method, deserialization, and the factory method. These are all about the object and the classes. Okay, these are all about the object and the classes. And if you want to remember this thing, just compare it with the real life example, like a animal and the dog. Okay, now we will see one example about the classes and objects. So here now we will anyone have any doubt till here inside the any theory? Anyone have any doubt? Hello, anyone have any doubt till here?
No, sir.
So now we will see the one example. We will try to create one class here. So suppose it's taking time.
Tanmay,
Yes, sir.
yeah, if possible, please take the attendance who are attended today.
Okay,
Share
sir.
with
Okay,
me later separately.
okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
So we will try to create one program inside the April class. Okay. So here we have one project inside the April, and here we have a source, and here we have one package. So what we will do, we will just right click on that. PC is very slow. Okay, just right click on that, then we have to create a class. So new and the class, suppose I we will try to create a program like that, like animal and the objects. Animal and the objects we will try to create. So first we will take the bird one, that is the bird one, or animal we will take. Suppose we are taking here the animal one. So first I'm creating the class. So with the animal class I'm creating one example. Okay, so I'm creating the animal class. After that, finish. Okay. So here our animal class is created. And what is the syntax? That is the one. First one is our access modifier, then class keyword, and then we have a class name here. Right? This is the syntax of our class. Right. After that, what we need to write here? First, we need to write a main method, or we will try to write some behavior. Suppose I'm writing here public void run. Okay, this is the behavior. Behavior means nothing but the method. behaviors means nothing but the methods we have to write. So similarly I'm writing here system.out. Okay, system.out I am writing here, and inside that what I am writing here, running. Similarly I'm writing here the running. After that what we need to write, we have to create a main method here, simple. After that here what we need to do, simple, we need to create an object. To call this method we need to create an object, right? To call this method we need to create an object. Simple thing, this is the basic that we also saw, we are seeing from the first day, right? So to call this method we need to create an object. So how we will create an object, there are many ways, but we are creating with the help of new keyword. So new, then animal, right? Press control 1 and assign to the variable, and I'm giving the name to the our object as a dog. Okay, I'm giving the my object name as a dog. This is our class, this is our class, this is our object name, this is our new keyword which is used to create an object. After that here this one is our constructor, this one is our constructor here, right? So what we are doing now, so we have created the object, so with the help of object we can create call the method. So simple, I'm writing here dog dot run. Okay, dog.run, simple, I'm writing, save it. I'm saving this one and I'm running this one now. Okay, so see what output we are getting, that is the running, right? If you call dog.run, dog.run, that is dog is our object and run is our behavior. Run is our behavior, not our behavior, that is the dog. Run is the behavior of the object class, right? That is run is the behavior of the object. So here with the help of dog object we are calling the run method. So if you call the run method, right? If you call the run method, so we are getting this running. Running means this output we are getting. So this time we are created the class, and with the help of class we have created the with the help of class we have created the object, and with the help of object we have calling the method. Okay, we are calling the method. Remember one thing, class is a real world entity, but class is not a real world entity, and object is a real world entity. Object is a real world entity, and object have some object have here. If you talk about the object consists of this thing, that is the identity, state attribute and the behavior. So object have some name also, so we have give the name this time, that is the dog, right? And we have object has a behavior, that is the run. Now we will try to create that time, this time as a state and behavior. Suppose I have created one variable here, that is the string name, or string color. String color I have given here brown. Simply I have created the this time as a state. State means nothing but the variable. So we have created behavior here, that is the, sorry, so this time we have created the state here. So which is the state here now, that is the color, right? That is the color. Now if I want to call this variable inside this method, so how we will call that? I want to print that. Okay, so how we will call that, this one, that is the color one, inside the main method. If I call directly pan, it will be called, hello, hello guys, I'm audible. Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, Tom.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes, sir.
we are talking here. Suppose we have created the states now. Okay, so suppose we have created the states. So firstly, we have created the behavior and we have called with the help of object here, right? Now we are taking the behavior states here. So which state we are taking here? That is the color. We have created just a variable, and inside the variable we have added this value, that is the brown. Okay. Now if I want to call this color inside the main method, can I directly call this? Can it will be called?
No.
No, no, right? Why it is not called here? Because
Static variable.
static method, right? This one is our static method, and static method not allowed the normal variable. This will allow only the static variable, right? Static method allow only the static variable. But for that, what we need to do, we have to call with the help of object dog dot color, right? Simply I'm writing here dog dot color. If I run this one now, what will happen? Our variable will be print. So if you run this one, firstly running is printing, and after that brown is printing. Dog dot color, it is printing brown, and after that firstly dog dot run, it is printing running. So these are the behavior, that is run means the behavior, and color means our state of our object, state of our object. So these are all about the class and the object. So class is the blueprint or the prototype, and the in the and the if you talk about the object is the instance. And object have these are the fields, that is the behaviors. Object have the object have states, and object have the here oh, sorry. Object have the state, and object have identity means some name. Object have state and attribute, and object have some behavior also, that is the eat, run, and the bar. So this is about our classes and the object. This is all about the class and object. Anyone have any doubt till here?
Sir, color is the instant variable. Why
Yes.
you don't use in main method?
So here, this one is our instance variable, right? This one is our instance variable. But what is happen? Our main method is a static method. Okay, our main is our static method. Here, the method which is created with the help of static keyword, that is known as the static method, right? And static method only allow the static variable. Okay, static method only allow the static variable. It will not allow the instance variable also and the local variable also. So for that reason, we don't call directly the instance variable here. If you call, it will give you the error. Okay, so if you want to call directly, if you have to make this variable as a static variable. After that, you can easily call that. See, now it is not giving any error. Okay, so this is the all about the person object. Now anyone have any another error? Any another doubt anyone have? Okay, so this is all about the class and object. Okay, that's it for today, guys. And today's assignment is that you have to create a program on the classes and object, and try to create this one. That is the I have already shared the PPT in the group. Just try to create a class like that, and try to create an object with this name and send it on the group, and try to create a method with like that, eat, run, eat, fly, like that, and send it on the group. Okay, we have to create the three programs: animal class, bird class, and the vehicle class. And inside the one class, in that is single class, you have to create two behavior: eat and run, eat and fly, start and stop. You can make yours also. Okay, if you want to make your example, like another example you want to create, so you can also create that also. Okay, so you have to, but you have to send the three program on the group. Okay, that is the animal, bird, vehicle, or you can take another also. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Thank you for your time. We will meet tomorrow. Bye.